We got two items. Votes. Tom Rose.
We're good to go whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. The March 24th, 2026 meeting of the Transportation Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Chairman Burgess.
Here.
Chairman Burgess is present. Ms. Bonnick.
Here.
Ms. Bonnick is present. Mr. Colby is excused. Mr. Frazier.
Here.
Mr. Frazier is present. Ms. Hasman.
Here.
Ms. Hasman is present. Mr. Keller. Mr. Keller is present. Ms. Smith. Ms. Smith is present.
Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
Yes, there is.
All right.
When I call your name, please come forward to the podium. You will have 2 minutes in which to address the committee. Please also do not bring up any signs or props, do not single out any legislator individually, and please conclude when the buzzer sounds. Our first speaker is Terrence Schnurr.
Good evening, Mr. Chair. More than one thing bears repetition. One of the most consequential and overlooked events of the Nixon administration was the passage of the Postal Reorganization Act of 1970. While some sort of reform was decades overdue, the bill was deeply flawed. But the worst thing it did was plant or nurture in some people's mind the idea that a government agency should ever make a profit. In a free society, government exists to do those things competitive markets cannot. As much as I deeply admire Patty McCarthy and have some level of respect for all but one of the individuals who have served as Monroe County Clerk in the past 40 years, it is scandalous that every one of them has bragged about consistently running surpluses. The revenues the office downstairs receives and retains are predicated on the idea that they will be used to finance that office, consistently underfunding that office so that this honorable body can appropriate those funds to other purposes is stealing, and creating new fees in order to maintain those surpluses is worse. Thank you all. I hope you have a terrific night.
Is there anyone present who is not signed up to speak who would like to address the committee at this time? All right. We have Pat Gooch, the senior planner from Monroe County's Planning and Development Department, will now give a brief overview of the 2027-2023 to the 2032 Capital Improvement Program as it pertains to the Transportation Committee.
Thank you, Chairperson Burgess. You should all have a copy of the recommended 2027-2032 CIP. This report reflects the culmination of an 11-month process beginning in late summer, with departments proposing a 6-year funding plan for capital projects. A committee reviews the proposed projects, meets with departments to learn about those projects, and requires changes based on project priority and fiscal constraints on the program. After review by the county executive, the CIP is submitted to the county planning board. The planning board reviews the CIP, holds a public hearing, and sets priorities for the capital budget year, which is the first year of the CIP, or in this case, 2027. The planning board returns the draft CIP to the county executive, who then submits the recommended CIP to your honorable body. At the June meeting of the legislature, you will set a public hearing for July, and then, upon your favorable review, vote to adopt the plan. The capital budget year 2027 is part of the 2027 budget year you will consider later this year. Therefore, there are no funding approvals associated with taking action on this referral. The Department of Transportation oversees traffic in Monroe County with two divisions, one being Highways and Bridges and the other Traffic Engineering. The Highways and Bridges program, starting on page 68, is one of the largest in the CIP. There are 17 projects in this program, which use a mix of county, state, and federal funding. Currently, the Highway and Bridges program is the second largest in the CIP at just under 18%. Funding for highways and bridges is heavily supported by state and federal funds. 21% of highway and bridge funding is state and federal funds. The remaining 79% of funding is county funded. Projects in the 2027-2032 CIP include annual projects designed to operate and maintain 1,480 lane miles of county roads. This includes annual milling and resurfacing projects, preventive maintenance projects, culvert replacement and bridge maintenance, and 12 projects on various county roads. There are 3 new projects in the CIP starting in 2027, 2028, and 2029. These are largely grant-funded projects to maintain bridges and roads. The Traffic Engineering program starts on page 80. Monroe County is responsible for approximately 830 traffic signals and flashing signal devices on roads throughout Monroe County. You've likely heard a member of the county's DOT team tell you it's safe to cross the street if you've heard a voice come from an audible and tactile pedestrian crossing signal, like those outside this building and many others across the county. The Traffic and Engineering program has 6 projects to maintain safe traffic flow, update signage, implement spot improvements on roads in Monroe County, and, in 2028, maintenance work to the James R. Pond Regional Traffic Operations Center. The DOT Traffic Engineering program accounts for just over 2.7% of the total capital program. Together, these 2 transportation-related divisions account for just over 20% of the total CIP. I will be happy to take questions when you get to this item on your agenda. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Gooch. The next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. You have the March 24th, 2026 minutes of the Transportation Committee before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. The next item on the agenda is new business. Madam Clerk.
Referral 26-0144, authorize a contract with Popley Architecture plus Engineering and LSDPC, DBA Popley Design Group for professional design services for the James R. Pond Regional Traffic Operations Center Rehabilitation 2 project.
Move it.
Second.
Moved by Legislator Bonnet, seconded by Legislator Hasman. Is there any discussion? Legislator Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Through you to the administration, were there any other respondents to this?
Through the chair, yes, we received 5 proposals from the RFP that was issued, at which Popley was selected as the most qualified.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other discussion? Oh, Legislator Bonnet.
Yes, to you, Chairperson, to the administration, will any county functions be affected by this?
Through the chair, we work cooperatively with the occupants of any building that we renovate to make sure that we don't impact any activities that they're doing on a day-to-day basis. So there may be some impacts, but nothing significant.
Is there a timeline for this project?
Through the chair, yes. The original, or this referral right now is going to take care of the design. The capital funds to actually do the construction are not available until 2028, so construction will not start until 2028 and hopefully be done by the end of the year, or if not, early 2029.
Thank you. And could you periodically give us updates on where we are with this project, please, going forward?
Through the chair, yes.
Okay, thank you. I yield.
Any other discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 26-0145, 2027-2032 Capital Improvement Program.
Move it.
Second.
Moved by Legislator Bonnet, seconded by Legislator Hasman. Is there any discussion? Legislator Keller.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Through you to the administration, can this body please receive a list of the highways that will be addressed through the milling, resurfacing, and recycling treatments?
Through the chair, yes, we can provide that.
All right, thank you. I yield.
Is there any other discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item, none. So, there being no other matters, the May 19, 2026 meeting of the Transportation Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Transportation Committee will be held on Tuesday, June 23rd, 2026 at 5:15 p.m.